Imagine this. Within minutes of waking, your legs could be on the fast track to aging, losing up to 10 years of their vitality, all because of a simple oversight in your first meal. It's not a new medication, nor is it an expensive supplement. It's something so common, so readily available, that most people overlook it every single morning, completely unaware of its profound impact on their mobility and overall well-being. Recent research is shedding light on a breakfast addition that can be a game changer for adults over 60, helping them preserve leg strength, enhance balance, banish painful nighttime leg cramps, and even slash their risk of leg muscle loss by a staggering 72%. The harsh reality is that millions of older adults are silently facing the grim prospect of wheelchairs, walkers, or a future of permanent immobility, often unaware that their morning routine is unknowingly contributing to their decline. Worse still, many inadvertently worsen their situation by choosing the wrong foods the moment they open their eyes, unknowingly setting the stage for a day of fatigue and instability. Are you, by chance, making your legs weaker with every sunrise due to a simple lack of this crucial knowledge, inadvertently accelerating the aging process of your lower limbs without even realizing it? Stick with us until the end of this discussion, because we're not only going to reveal the precise foods you should be eating first thing in the morning to fortify your leg muscles, but also share 5 incredibly simple and delicious breakfast ideas designed to help you maintain your stability, regain your confidence, and truly own your life after 60. You might be particularly surprised by the last item on our list. A humble yet potent combination that holds the key to unlocking a renewed sense of vitality in your legs. Reclaiming your youthful stride, the power of the first bite. That unsettling feeling of your legs growing weaker each day doesn't have to be your permanent reality or an inevitable consequence of aging. Being over 60 doesn't automatically mean surrendering your ability to walk with confidence, maintain your balance effortlessly, or cherish your hard-won independence. The truly remarkable good news: this decline is not only stoppable, but it's also potentially reversible, meaning you can actively work to counteract and even reverse some of the damage already done. And the absolute best part, you won't need a single pill, any costly equipment that drains your savings, or even grueling, time-consuming workouts that feel like a chore. It all begins with something small yet incredibly vital, something that sets the tone for your entire day and directly impacts the health of your most essential body parts. Your very first meal of the day, your breakfast. It might sound too simple, perhaps even too familiar to warrant such attention, but the breakfast you choose can either act as a robust shield, actively protecting and strengthening your legs, or a silent saboteur, gradually and insidiously eroding their strength and vitality. This is precisely what today's leading nutrition experts are most concerned about when advising their senior clientele. The overwhelming majority of adults over 60 are getting breakfast completely wrong, either by omission or by poor selection. Many skip it entirely, opting for a quick coffee or a sugary beverage instead, believing it's a harmless habit. Others consume processed, nutrient-poor foods like white bread or sugary cereals, telling themselves they'll eat later while sipping plain water, completely unaware of the immediate physiological consequences. What happens then is that your body, starved of essential nourishment upon waking after hours of fasting, physically begins to break down its own muscle tissue for energy, a process known as catabolism. And which muscles are the first to bear the brunt of this metabolic assault, sacrificed to keep your vital organs functioning? Your leg muscles. These are the muscles you rely on for walking, standing, maintaining your equilibrium, navigating stairs, and, crucially, preventing dangerous falls that can have devastating consequences. Astonishingly, a comprehensive study from Tufts University revealed that older adults who diligently incorporated the right foods into a healthy breakfast could actually regain up to 35% of their leg strength in as little as 8 weeks, a testament to the power of targeted nutrition. The best part about these muscle rebuilding foods, they are incredibly affordable, far from exotic or hard to find, and you've likely seen them countless times before in your local grocery store. You simply haven't been assembling them correctly or, more importantly, consuming them at the optimal time to maximize their benefits for your legs. The 5 pillars of leg strength, your morning arsenal. Over the next few minutes, we'll meticulously delve into 5 straightforward yet remarkably potent breakfast components that scientific research has definitively proven can help you safeguard your leg muscles before they silently fade away, bolster your existing leg strength, minimize those agonizing and disruptive leg cramps that plague so many, and significantly improve your overall balance and stability. And as a special treat, at the end of this detailed exploration, I'll reveal a truly unusual yet incredibly effective dish that has helped hundreds of seniors feel like they've reclaimed their youthful mobility and zest for life. A tiny portion of which, consumed in the morning, can make all the difference in how you feel and function throughout the day. If you currently believe that lost muscle is gone forever, an irreversible consequence of aging, then prepare to have your mind fundamentally changed. The truth is, whether you consciously realize it or not, your body begins a slow, steady, and often imperceptible loss of muscle mass, particularly concentrated in your legs, once you pass the age of 60. This condition, known medically as sarcopenia, is a primary culprit behind the inability to walk long distances without fatigue, the difficulty in rising from chairs or even the toilet without assistance, the increased frequency of falls that can lead to serious injury, and the ultimate reliance on canes, walkers, or even full-time care for millions of older individuals each year. What truly concerns me as a proponent of proactive health is that muscle loss doesn't announce itself with obvious pain, a noticeable fever, or even the immediate cramping that often signals distress. It's a silent infiltrator, a gradual erosion of your physical foundation. One morning, your legs just feel a little heavier than usual, a subtle but noticeable difference. The next day, you stumble slightly as you step off a curb, dismissing it with a weary sigh of, "I'm just getting old," a self-defeating mantra. Then, one day, you find yourself instinctively using your arms to push yourself up just to stand from a seated position. But this isn't entirely accurate or the whole story. Aging doesn't inherently make you weak. It's the loss of the very foundation of your self-sufficiency and independence, your leg strength. That is the true culprit. The silent thief. Understanding sarcopenia and its impact. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, if left unchecked and unaddressed through appropriate lifestyle interventions, adults over 60 can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass within a single decade, a truly alarming rate of deterioration. This isn't just about aesthetics or a perceived loss of power. It's about fundamental, everyday function and the ability to live life on your own terms. When you lose muscle in your legs, you consequently lose your balance, drastically increasing your risk of falls, which can lead to debilitating fractures and a loss of independence. Your stride shortens, you slow down, and you might even start dragging your feet, a visible sign of diminishing muscle control. Blood circulation deteriorates, mobility becomes increasingly restricted, and a cascade of negative effects begins to manifest, impacting your entire body. An increase in abdominal fat, reduced bone density, lackluster sleep, diminished appetite, and even memory lapses can all be linked, directly or indirectly, to this underlying muscle loss. But perhaps the most devastating consequence, beyond the physical limitations, is the emotional toll of feeling imprisoned within a body that no longer cooperates, a body that feels like a stranger rather than a reliable partner. This problem is particularly acute in the morning because after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a prolonged state of fasting and hunger. If you don't consume anything substantial as soon as you wake up to replenish your depleted energy stores and signal muscle repair, your body begins to use your own muscles as fuel, cannibalizing them for energy. This is especially perilous for seniors, whose ability to build new muscle and repair existing muscle tissue is already significantly slower and less efficient than in their younger years due to hormonal changes and reduced metabolic activity. Without intervention through the right morning diet, your leg muscles will continue to break down even before the day truly begins, exacerbating the problem. Your legs house the largest muscle group in your body, and losing mass there throws your entire metabolic balance out of whack, leading to more than just simple weakness. Leg circulation declines, blood flow to the legs slows down, and a host of other issues manifest, including persistent leg cramps, limb trembling, tingling or numbness in the extremities, and even significant coordination problems when walking or climbing stairs. Consequently, a significant number of seniors who may not suffer from major chronic illnesses like heart disease or diabetes eventually become frail, sedentary, and dependent on others for even the most basic daily tasks, a reality that many desperately wish to avoid. A ray of hope, reversing the tide with the right nutrition. Here's the encouraging part, the beacon of hope in this discussion. If you act now, if you make conscious and informed choices about your diet starting tomorrow morning, your body can still heal itself and begin to reverse some of the muscle loss and functional decline. By embracing the right foods at the right times, specifically focusing on your first meal of the day, you can help your muscles repair themselves, regain crucial leg strength, improve your balance and stability, ward off those painful cramps, and most importantly, maintain your hard-won independence with every confident stride you take. So, keep watching and pay close attention. Next, we'll meticulously uncover the foods that science affectionately calls your leg muscles' natural allies, the building blocks and catalysts for repair and growth, along with simple, delicious, and easy-to-prepare breakfast ideas that can dramatically transform your gait, your ability to rise from a chair with ease, and your overall quality of life after the age of 60, allowing you to embrace your later years with vigor and autonomy. The story of David, a morning makeover for stronger legs. Let me tell you about David, a prime example of how a simple dietary shift can yield profound results. At 69 years old, David was once a powerhouse, a former construction engineer who traversed the United States for his work, scaling slopes, navigating dense forests, and climbing scaffolding without ever feeling fatigued or encountering significant physical limitations. But these days, when he wakes up, his legs feel like strangers, disconnected and unresponsive. His knees are stiff and achy. His feet can feel heavy as lead, or sometimes completely numb, as if they don't belong to him. Those first few steps in the morning are hesitant, low, and unstable, like trying to coax a rusty, neglected machine into motion after years of disuse. One morning, a seemingly minor incident occurred. He caught his foot on a low step while heading out to fetch the morning newspaper. While the fall itself wasn't severe, the fear it instilled was palpable, a stark realization of his declining physical capabilities. It wasn't the fall that rattled him as much as it was the underlying feeling of a gradual, insidious loss of control and strength he had taken for granted for years. His wife noticed it too. He walked slower, much unsteadier, often needing to reach out for support. He had to use both hands to push off his knees just to get up from the couch, a task that was once effortless. His enthusiasm for their cherished morning strolls in the park waned significantly. The truth of his physical decline surfaced when he finally admitted to her that he was experiencing increasingly frequent and debilitating leg cramps at night, waking him up in pain. David suffered from no major chronic illnesses. He had no diabetes, no arthritis that explained his symptoms. Doctors, in their quiet, often generalized way, referred to what he was experiencing as the after 60 phase, that period when age-related muscle loss intensifies silently but powerfully, particularly in the legs that bear his entire body weight, stabilize every single step, and enable him to rise from a porch, a living room sofa, or a restroom stall. After his unsettling fall, David began to investigate, determined to understand and reverse his physical decline. He consulted a nutritionist, devoured countless health videos, and read numerous articles, uncovering a revelation he'd never truly considered before. The food he ate in the morning could actually make his legs stronger or weaker, directly impacting his mobility and his life. His transformation began daily with a conscious shift in his morning routine. He no longer skipped breakfast, understanding its critical role. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach, recognizing its detrimental effect. His primary goals were to rebuild muscle mass, restore proper circulation to his legs, alleviate the pervasive weakness, improve his balance and proprioception, and most importantly, enable him to stand and move freely without bracing himself or fearing a tumble. He started his mornings with foods that seemed ordinary, unpretentious, yet were packed with the precise nutrients his body had been craving for so long. Within 3 weeks of this dietary overhaul, he noticed the first significant shift in his physical capabilities. Getting out of bed felt lighter, less of a struggle. His morning steps were no longer hesitant or heavy. The nighttime leg spasms completely vanished. He gradually resumed his walks, first around the house, then at the park. By the second month, he was consistently walking nearly 2 kilometers every morning without any pause or significant fatigue. He often tells his wife, with a renewed sense of joy and pride, "I feel like I've gotten my legs back." With just a minor tweak to his daily routine and without a cane or any external assistance, David managed to maintain strong, independent, and energized legs well into his late 60s, something most people believe is an impossible feat. You can achieve this too. It doesn't require luck. It simply requires knowing where to start and making informed choices about your nutrition. The Morning Powerhouses, 5 foods to rejuvenate your legs. Next, we'll guide you through the 5 specific breakfast foods that David adopted, and that thousands of other seniors are now incorporating into their daily routines to build stronger, more stable, and more reliable legs, effectively combating the effects of sarcopenia and improving their overall quality of life. 1. The whole egg, your muscles morning MVP. When it comes to a quick, convenient, and incredibly effective meal for muscle recovery and maintenance, especially in your legs, nothing quite beats a cooked egg. It's practically a complete nutritional package, providing almost every essential amino acid your body needs for muscle growth, repair, and regeneration. But the true magic resides within the yolk, which is often discarded by those seeking to reduce cholesterol. It's a treasure trove of vital nutrients, including vitamin D, B12, choline, and a crucial compound called leucine, a primary trigger and essential component for muscle protein synthesis. This is particularly vital for your legs, which become especially vulnerable to muscle loss and weakness after age 60 due to a combination of hormonal changes, reduced activity, and slower metabolic processes. A study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who consistently ate 2 whole eggs each morning for 8 weeks demonstrated significant improvements in leg strength, endurance, and their overall ability to perform daily tasks independently, regaining a sense of control over their bodies. Beyond muscle health, eggs also boost your neuromuscular system, enhancing balance, improving walking control, and reducing the risk of falls, one of the most perilous and life-altering outcomes of muscle loss in seniors. The vitamin B12 in eggs also plays a critical role in protecting the myelin sheath that surrounds your nerves, improving the communication pathway between your brain and your leg muscles, ensuring signals are sent and received efficiently. This translates to steadier walking, less wobbling, and fewer missed steps or missteps. Furthermore, eggs offer a highly absorbable form of iron, which is essential for enhancing circulation and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles, a mineral many seniors are often deficient in, leading to fatigue and reduced muscle function. To maximize the incredible benefits of eggs, it's important to consume the entire egg. Don't skip the yolk and aim to eat it within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up to provide your body with immediate fuel and building blocks. Boiled eggs are the ideal choice, as they retain all their valuable nutrients without the need for added fat or cooking oils. For variety and added nutritional punch, try a quick scramble with fresh spinach or ripe tomatoes. Both are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and magnesium, which supports the health and function of your lower body muscles. Each morning, 1 egg is more than just breakfast. It's your primary defense against the silent degeneration of your leg muscles and a proactive step towards maintaining your mobility. Stick with it for 30 days, and you'll likely notice a significant difference. Less cramping, stronger and more responsive legs, and perhaps most importantly, the absence of that desperate reach for the armrest every time you try to stand up from a seated position. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, sustained energy and muscle support. If eggs serve as the direct fuel and building blocks for your muscles, then a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with nutrient-dense chia seeds provides them with the consistent, sustained energy they need to function optimally throughout the morning and beyond. This simple, synergistic combination transforms into a potent remedy for seniors, aiming to maintain their leg strength, halt the progression of muscle atrophy, and improve blood flow to their legs. The beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that is abundantly present in oats, helps to reduce inflammation throughout the body, enhances the absorption of essential nutrients by your muscles, and plays a crucial role in balancing blood sugar levels, preventing sharp spikes and subsequent crashes. This means your body can more effectively utilize the protein and minerals that are essential for rebuilding and strengthening your leg muscles, a benefit that is especially crucial for seniors whose metabolic efficiency often declines significantly after the age of 60. Chia seeds, often referred to as a superfood, also contribute a wealth of omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These 4 vital nutrients are instrumental in maintaining healthy muscle contraction, controlling nerve signals that govern movement, and are particularly helpful in preventing leg cramps, especially those excruciating nighttime spasms that disrupt sleep and cause discomfort. While stiffness in the legs can be caused by prolonged walking and standing, the magnesium content in chia seeds helps to relax the smooth muscles, alleviating tension and discomfort. Potassium, by maintaining essential electrolyte balance and promoting healthy leg circulation, ensures that vital oxygen and nutrients reach even the smallest, often overlooked muscle units in your lower body, keeping them healthy and functional. Preparing this nourishing meal is effortlessly simple. Mix 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or unsweetened nut milk, cook until tender and creamy, stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds, and optionally garnish with a few banana slices or blueberries for natural sweetness and an extra boost of antioxidants. Consume it warm, ideally within an hour of waking up, to provide your body with readily available energy. Seniors who have embraced oatmeal and chia for their mornings consistently report enhanced balance when standing for extended periods or climbing stairs, significantly reduced leg discomfort and stiffness, and increased endurance throughout the day, allowing them to participate more fully in life. The disappearance of nocturnal leg cramps is a definitive sign that your muscles are finally receiving the comprehensive support they need to heal and function optimally. Oatmeal is far more than just a nutritious morning meal. It's a stable, energy-providing foundation that empowers adults over 60 to sustain their strength, independence, and full participation in life on their own terms, allowing them to remain active and engaged. 3. The banana, nature's electrolyte pill for leg vitality. It's no coincidence that bananas are often referred to as nature's electrolyte pill, particularly for seniors. Due to their remarkably high potassium content, bananas are among the most effective and readily available fruits for preventing leg cramps, promoting healthy blood circulation, supporting optimal muscle contractions, and preserving crucial leg strength in individuals over 60. Bananas are particularly beneficial when consumed shortly after waking, as this is often when your body is most depleted of essential minerals after hours of sleep and fasting. A medium banana provides approximately 400 mg of potassium, which is about 10% of your recommended daily requirement. Potassium is absolutely essential for maintaining the electrical charge across muscle cell membranes, enabling fluid and coordinated muscular action, and ensuring that nerve signals are transmitted accurately. Muscles that lack sufficient potassium are more prone to misfiring or spasming, leading to those bothersome nighttime cramping sensations or that annoying twitching feeling in your legs when you're trying to relax or fall asleep. This is a common issue for many seniors, especially those taking diuretic medications or experiencing impaired mineral absorption due to age-related changes. A comprehensive study from Harvard University found that older adults who regularly ate bananas were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps compared to those who didn't consume enough potassium-rich foods in their diet. Bananas also offer an abundance of vitamin B6, which is crucial for proper nerve communication, helping your brain and leg muscles communicate more effectively, thereby improving overall balance and coordination as you walk and move. However, it's important to note that bananas aren't universally suitable for everyone. Excessive potassium intake can be problematic for individuals with type 2 diabetes, those who are actively monitoring their blood sugar levels, or those with chronic kidney disease, as it can lead to dangerous blood sugar spikes or potentially irregular heart rhythms. In such specific cases, a smaller, slightly underripe banana is often preferable, as it contains less sugar and more resistant starch, which slows down digestion and helps maintain more stable blood glucose levels throughout the morning. The ideal time to consume a banana is right after your main breakfast, not on an empty stomach, to prevent any sudden or drastic blood sugar spikes. You can also add it to your oatmeal, combine it with chia seeds for a creamy texture, or enjoy it with plain Greek yogurt to enhance nutrient absorption and maintain balanced energy levels. For most seniors without underlying health issues, consuming one small banana in the morning is sufficient to maintain proper electrolyte balance and support leg health. Protect your leg muscles, improve your stride and stability, and actively counter the natural muscle loss that occurs with aging. It's a simple, affordable, and easily digestible solution, but when used correctly and in moderation, bananas can act as a powerful leg shield, providing you with strength, stability, and confidence as you begin your day. For Greek yogurt, the protein powerhouse for overnight muscle repair. If you're looking to halt the gradual, undetectable muscle loss that often occurs overnight, Greek yogurt stands out as one of the most beneficial and convenient breakfast options available. Triple filtered to remove most of the liquid whey, Greek yogurt boasts nearly double the protein content of conventional yogurt and a thick, creamy, and satisfying texture. This slow-digesting casein protein makes Greek yogurt particularly valuable for individuals over 60 who need to maintain and strengthen their leg muscles, providing a sustained release of amino acids. When you sleep, your body naturally enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy to fuel essential bodily functions. This is especially concerning for seniors, as age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already slow down muscle regeneration and protein synthesis. If the right type of protein isn't consumed first thing in the morning to signal muscle repair, muscle deterioration can persist, particularly in the legs, which are already compromised by reduced physical activity, slower circulation, and hormonal fluctuations common with aging. A typical 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt provides about 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid most responsible for initiating and maximizing muscle protein synthesis. Furthermore, Greek yogurt is rich in calcium and vitamin D, which promote healthy bones and support neuromuscular coordination, both of which are essential for better balance and smoother, more confident walking. Beyond its muscle-building benefits, the probiotics, present in yogurt, primarily known for their significant gut health benefits, also enhance nutrient absorption and help reduce chronic inflammation, a key factor contributing to improved leg circulation and reduced joint stiffness. A study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that older adults who consumed 20 grams of casein protein each morning alongside light exercise saw noticeable improvements in leg strength and muscle endurance in as little as 6 weeks. That same group also reported fewer nighttime leg cramps and enhanced overall balance. However, it's important to note that not everyone tolerates Greek yogurt, well due to lactose intolerance or other digestive sensitivities. If you experience digestive issues, look for lactose-free products or consider alternatives made from goat or sheep milk, which are generally easier on the stomach and can offer similar nutritional benefits. Avoid store-bought yogurts that are loaded with added sugar or artificial sweeteners, as these can cause inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and potentially elevate blood sugar levels in older adults. For optimal benefits, Consume Greek yogurt within an hour of waking or about half an hour after engaging in light morning activities to maximize protein absorption. For added flavor and a nutritional boost, mix in some unsweetened berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a tablespoon of chia seeds. Greek yogurt, with its high protein content, excellent digestibility, and versatility, is a long-term ally for leg health, helping you wake up feeling more energized, stable, and ready to tackle the day with renewed confidence. 5. Pan-seared salmon, nourishing your muscles with omega-3s. To significantly improve muscle recovery in your legs and combat age-related muscle loss. After the age of 60, aim to include salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines in your breakfast at least twice a week. These fish are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, potent compounds that are scientifically proven to enhance insulin sensitivity, reduce chronic inflammation within muscles, and boost protein uptake and muscle tissue synthesis. Together, these beneficial fats help seniors regain leg strength, improve muscle function, and slow down the natural process of muscle atrophy. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that adults over 65 who consumed 2 meals of fatty fish per week retained 27% more leg muscle mass than those who consumed only red meat or no fish at all, a remarkable difference in muscle preservation. Even more remarkable were the significant improvements in walking ability, enhanced balance, and a 36% reduced risk of falls due to leg weakness observed in the fish-eating group, highlighting the powerful impact of omega-3s on mobility and safety. How does this work? Omega-3 fatty acids combat chronic inflammation, a hidden but damaging force that weakens and erodes muscle strength over time, especially in the lower body, hindering recovery and contributing to stiffness and pain. Beyond being an excellent source of highly digestible protein, around 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked salmon, it also contains vitamins B12 and D, which are crucial for proper neuromuscular transmission, improving the coordination between your muscles and your brain as you move and navigate your environment. The simplest and most effective preparation method is to pan-sear fresh salmon for 3 to 4 minutes on each side in a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Serve it with roasted sweet potatoes and steamed vegetables, or a few slices of avocado for a mineral-balanced, high-protein, and nutrient-dense breakfast that will keep you feeling full and energized. If you're short on time, opt for a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon or a premium fish oil supplement. However, most nutritionists agree that consuming whole foods is a superior way to obtain a wide spectrum of nutrients compared to relying solely on supplements. A brief note: if you have pre-existing issues with fat digestion, a diagnosis of fatty liver, or elevated cholesterol levels, consume fish early in the morning when your stomach is still relatively empty, and start with smaller portions to allow your digestive system to adapt. Choose baked or steamed fish over fried, as frying can add unhealthy fats and reduce the benefits. If you experience bloating or delayed digestion, cut back to once a week and consider taking it with digestive enzymes, always under the guidance of your doctor. Fatty fish, like salmon, provide far more than just protein. They act as natural lubricants for your body, keeping your muscles supple, healthy, and ready for recovery, while also reducing inflammation. Most importantly, they help your legs fight off the silent degeneration that comes with aging, empowering you to maintain your mobility. Remember, even one serving of salmon for breakfast per week is a significant investment in your ability to walk with confidence, maintain your equilibrium, and live an active, fulfilling life, regardless of your age. The hidden gem: sweet potatoes and Celtic sea salt, your morning elixir. I mentioned at the beginning of this discussion that I'd reveal a truly surprising dish, a hidden natural mineral salt served with steamed sweet potatoes. It's